Welcome to my life coaching service. My name is Micah. This is video number 2 of a 5-video series where I will be providing information about what I do. In this video, I will be discussing my work history. The first topic I'm going to discuss in this video is my education. So I have 2 degrees. My first degree is a Bachelor's of Arts in General Psychology. I received that from the University of West Florida in the year of 2013. And so that degree was oriented towards the clinical side of social health. The second degree I received was a Master's of Arts in Counseling with a specialty in marriage and family therapy from East Tennessee State University in the year of 2016. And so that was oriented towards the application of social health. The second topic I'm going to discuss in this video is my work history. So I'm going to break this down into 2 categories. Practicum, which is my experience before receiving a master's degree, and then practice, which is my experience that comes after receiving a master's degree. So practicum included an on-campus clinic experience where we provided free services to the community that lasted over the course of the 2 to 3 year program. And we worked with supervisory staff, we worked with students as colleagues, even worked with them directly. And so that was the first experience. And then the second experience that I would put in that came before my master's degree was an in-community internship with a community mental health agency. I did both child and adult services, and both of those lasted 6 months. So as far as the experience I received after my master's degree, I was a senior staff member at the same campus I received my degree from. I did that part-time. I did that for 2 years, worked with students, worked with other senior staff members that I graduated with, worked with interns, and then my final work experience past that would be private practice. So I received a license in marriage and family therapy from the state of Tennessee. I did that over the course of 6 years. So I was in practice, had a temporary license, had that for 2 years, had a supervisor for 2 years, and then I had my full license for 2 years. So that's 6 years altogether. The third topic I'm going to discuss in this video is my position, or essentially my role. So my previous role was that of a counselor. So I was licensed by the state to provide counseling services, and I have fully retired from that role. So I did that because it had a lot of associations with the medical industry, and I questioned the effectiveness of its solutions. So we're talking about insurance reimbursement, we're talking about medications, we're talking about diagnostic criteria, therapy itself, as far as its engagement with clientele. So what I have transitioned into is life coaching. So life coaching is strictly a social experience, and it is for the sake of your social health. So we're talking about someone that understands your full potential, can see into the future as far as that's concerned. We're talking about someone that can flow with the conversation, that listens when you want to speak and then speaks when you want to listen. We're talking about someone that can respect your boundaries, that backs off of certain conversations that don't feel comfortable, but then also challenges you where you want to be challenged. And then finally, that can empathize with what you're going through. So what that means is that person allows themselves to be upset by what upsets you, feel anxious with what provokes anxiety with you. Anything that you're experiencing, the life coach ideally would feel that with you. The fourth topic I'm going to discuss in this video is the process itself. So essentially, who can participate in this process. So I'm going to differentiate between self-development and then the development of the people in a person's life. So in my experience, coming from 10 years of being a marriage and family therapist through the whole journey process of that, I found individual work to be more productive than working on a dynamic or a family unit. So with that being said, at the very least, a person that is working on themselves should be present and participating in the life coaching process, and only those supporting that person's growth. So if a partner or a family member, like a parent or a child or any of that, is getting in the way of your growth as an individual, then this process will not be productive. So anybody can participate in this process with you, but they have to be advocating for you and your experience, or at the very least, just bearing witness to your growth. That's it for this video. To learn more about my aspirational values, watch the next video down below. Other than that, hope to work with you soon.